All right, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to. Oh,
Sorry.
Oh.
I got happy.
I was about to say something, but I'm like, we don't really have a name for this Q&A bit, but whatever. Spicy edition. Yeah, I've got the link down there in the dibbly below to my Telenym, which is the place where people ask these questions, these anonymous questions. Like, you can post in the comments in the fucking YouTube video if you want to, but if you're a little embarrassed, and some of these questions are probably very embarrassing, use the Telenym, ask us, and we'll give you our very unbiased opinion, unbiased answers on that. So without further ado,
ADHD answer, you know.
You already know. I live in Tennessee. I realized a few nights ago that I can just by imagination. One night I woke up to my boyfriend rubbing one out. I usually sit up and help, but this time I just pretended to still be asleep and just listened. And it was probably the hottest thing I've felt in a while. And I came just from eavesdropping on him. LOL, he knew I was awake after that, and we ended up fucking anyway, but that power was something I didn't know I had.
That's called tantric.
That's a Liam Neeson thing. I have a particular set of skills.
And like, usually when it comes to stuff like that, like the things that can get you off that aren't inherently sexual usually end up being way more intense than like actual sex, and it's crazy.
I think I've only done what this person has done maybe like once or twice before.
Yeah,
I can wholeheartedly say never.
Never. I mean,
I do not have a particular set of skills like Liam Neeson.
Like, I've never actually like gone all the way through, like to the point where I just fucking bust in my pants or whatever. But it can get to the point where it's like very, very, very close. To the point where you fucking, as soon as you're shifting and doing the thing, like the literal fucking seconds later, it's done. But just to be able to just fucking Magneto, not Magneto, fucking
Liam Neeson.
Professor X, that and then just think of something, because like, yes, I'm very visual when it comes to, you know, my turn-ons and stuff like that. Like, you know, dirty talk is one thing, but the visual stimuli, I am the neuron activation monkey. Monkey sees action, neuron activation.
How many more quotes can I make from that movie?
You just circling Liam Neeson over and over. Whenever I think of anything sexual, Liam fucking Neeson isn't the person that comes to mind.
6'2", tattoo, ring on left hand. He's missing an eyeball. He's blue. Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da.
Arizona guy again. I've seen a lot about women wanting to sit on people's faces. Is that common, or is it just for the meme? I think nowadays it's more of a saying than it is an actual action, because in practice it's
most of us do not want to because we're scared.
We don't want our others to die.
They were like, we want to die.
The thighs are dying.
We want to die.
The fupa is fupaing.
The ass be assing, the fupa be fooping, the thighs be dying, everything. There's not a lot of air at that point.
Oh my!
Listen, we bro, like
my avatar froze.
Lung capacity is a thing, bro. Like, if you got to practice that, then do what you got to do.
I'm good. No. I don't even get off on that, so it ain't even.
Well, maybe
it ain't a big thing on my end.
You're bad. I'm kidding.
I have a particular set of skills.
Yeah, a particular fucking like face sitting exists, but
some of us will, especially if the partner wants it. We will attempt, but we will be very fucking nervous doing it.
Yeah, I don't even like doing 69 because that just, even thinking about that view, just I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's and like put you.
No. My asshole is gonna be at your eyeballs. No. No. I don't care how much you want it. No.
I mean, what
My eyeballs are gonna be at your asshole. No.
Is that too distracting for you? You'll realize that the vast majority of those super crazy positions are more for show and not so much for functionality.
Literally.
Like cowgirl, missionary, doggy style are like the big three, the holy grail. Like you can mix and match those as much as you want and still gonna be sweet.
Yeah,
it's when
you could throw a leg up there. I don't know. Put your fucking finger in her ear.
Right, put the knees, put her knees on her fucking shoulders, type. Like you do what you want.
Stick a wet finger in her ear, up her nose. I don't know.
Do not give me
Bro, I don't beef. I don't know what the you're into, or what goes on in your bedroom.
One way to stop it immediately and have me punch you.
Oh my god. Booba size.
Booba size.
Booba.
I think that was more directed towards you too.
Booba. Big.
Yeah.
44G.
I'm a 42 triple D.
And I can't put those pictures on screen.
No, I did not say D as in dog. I said G.
As in grandma.
As in Gramby. Gramby Bambi.
Mine is D as in dog times 3. I just wish they were detachable.
Right, hang them up in the closet at the end of the day.
Hang them up at night, just like I do my bra. That would be great.
Literally, just put the titties in the bra and just hang them up.
Literally, I wish it just came off. Yeah, they just can't come off with the bra.
You just can hammock them bitches at the end of the day. Can anything be done if someone is too shy to talk to you? Just talk to them. Now hold on.
To a degree.
Yeah, like if they want to talk to you, but they tell you that, you know, they're shy or whatever, then you can kind of approach them like that. But if it's just a generally shy person who doesn't like talking to people.
All right, let me add something.
Okay.
I'm exactly like that, but it's more along the lines of I fucking hate small talk.
That part, like, approach with something to talk about.
Yeah, come to me with something to talk about. Not good morning, how are you? How are your day? No, I don't care to give you that information. Come with me with a fucking topic, and then I will talk to you.
What's the weather like down there?
Yeah, none of that. And that pretty much goes for any conversation, any DM you want to talk to anybody. Lead with a topic.
If you come up to me, you're like, hey, who's going to win in a fight? Killua from Hunter x Hunter or Sasuke from Naruto? I'm going to be like, Sasuke.
And that's also something that, like Bab said, whenever it does come to talking to people who are shy, they will perk up if it's something that they have an interest in. So, especially like with social media, if you like scroll their account or whatever and you see, they tweet a lot of fucking Naruto or whatever, and then you can DM them and be like, oh hey, you know, what do you think about XYZ Naruto XYZ? That'll get you further.
Don't ask me, hey, what do you like? What do you do? Because that reminds me of every beginning of class ever where we have to introduce ourselves, and I hate that just as much.
You have to stand up.
I don't want to introduce
Tell
myself.
us your name. 3 things about you.
I'm gonna eat that F is what I'm gonna do.
Alright, the deuces, get out.
How many partners have you had?
We answered this in Discord like forever ago.
But they don't know that. What counts as a body?
Anything past third base. No, actually, yeah, I feel like if you have a body count there has to be like penetration.
I don't know, cause if I get by this chick or whatever, I count that.
Yeah.
Because even though it wasn't just like fucking, you know, penetrative sex or whatever, but I'm like, bro, like, my literally in her mouth right now, like.
Things are happening.
There's always that gray area, like, what do you personally consider like sex versus foreplay? Because like, if a guy has his hand under your skirt in the backseat of a car, like, you know, that's just getting the ball rolling.
Yeah, that's definitely foreplay.
Right, but if you're blowing said guy in the backseat, I think that goes a little further than foreplay. As far as the number, 5 that I remember.
I think mine was 6.
We've been together so long. I had to think back years.
Right. Oh, you got to think back a lot longer than I do, but
yeah.
I mean,
yeah, like 6 or 7.
Yeah, 6.
Which, you know, between, you know, 3 and 10, that's like normal.
Yeah.
Because those first 2 or 3 people are going to be like exploratory.
And I'm pretty sure 4 out of the 6 of mine were like long-term relationships. Half. Yeah, 3 of the 6 were long-term relationships, including the one I'm in now. So.
Yeah.
The other ones were I got out of a highly abusive relationship and didn't know what to or how to,
you know, process what happened or whatever, needed a shoulder to lean on.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah,
sure what the other ones were.
They're like, oh, I'll come here. You can come to my house and tell me all about that.
Jesus Christ.
Basically.
Next thing you know, your pants are off. Nothing crazy. I'm like, oh yeah, I've slept with 40 different people. I'm like, are you okay?
Ew.
Like mentally, are you okay?
Are you alright?
You are trying to fill a void right now, and I think you need help.
Just be safe if it is, okay?
Yeah, just if you're
about your well-being.
If you're gonna be a hoe, be a responsible hoe. Responsibilities are always important. What are your thoughts on dating someone with a kid?
I'm fine with it.
We all have kids, so
right. Like,
even if I didn't, I'd be fine with it. I mean, right? You go into that relationship and they tell you they have a kid, they're normally a package deal, and you probably would 9 times out of 10 you're gonna know before it gets serious.
Literally.
So if they mention it to you and it's a problem, you need to address that before you enter that relationship.
Right.
Imagine having logic.
Because a lot of people, especially like when someone does have a child, they'll go into that relationship solely for the person that's right in front of them. And then they're like, oh yeah, you got kids, all right, yeah, sure, whatever. And then when it comes the time that person has to tend to the kid, and they're just like, oh, what the fuck?
You are not number 1. That child is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
You number 2, my lord.
That's all there is to say on that.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get more straightforward than that. I mean, if you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who had kids, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with not being ready for that kind of commitment.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Just make sure that you set those boundaries early on.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get into a relationship or you are talking to somebody who has a child and you are not ready for that, you need to tell them, hey, like, you're great, but I'm not ready for this type of commitment.
Right.
I can't commit to you and your child.
Literally, honesty goes a long way.
Just fucking
God, yeah, just be honest and upfront. Communicate from the very fucking start.
And that goes with any relationship, even if you don't have a kid. If you are not ready to commit to that, you need to let it be known ahead of time. Because what's going to happen is karma's going to bite you in the ass, and somebody's going to do it to you when you really have feelings for them. And then you're going to be like, oh, this sucks. This feeling sucks. And then you're going to think back, oh, I did that to the other person, and this is what it felt like. Damn, I shouldn't have fucking done that.
Yeah, maybe.
Or you're actually a piece of and you just don't care. I don't know.
What can a man do to make a woman happy? Pull up with a milkshake and a Crunchwrap Supreme, dog.
Just, like,
unless you're beef and don't like Taco Bell.
Yeah, I don't like Taco Bell.
Cause you're a loser.
In the simplest terms, just be there. Simply just be there. It's not women, you know, I know they talk about how simple men are. Women are actually a lot more simple than men give us credit. Or at least some of us. I know some of these girls out here are kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but some of us ain't that bad. Like, especially the two right here, like, you could buy me a fuzzy blanket. You don't even have to buy me anything, actually. You could just, like, tuck me in bed, and I'd be fine. That's great. I'm cool with that. That's all I fucking need.
Right.
But, like, if you want to buy me something, don't buy me flowers, because I'm gonna fucking kill them. But you could, yeah. I can look. That thing lived forever. The rain killed it. That wasn't my fault.
It has to.
I am such a simple creature. Like, if you could buy me a 4-piece nugget and eat 3 of them, and I would still be happy to have a single chicken nugget.
All right, because you could have 0 nuggets.
I could have 0 nuggets. I'm thankful for the 1 nugget.
Right. I say, like, me and Dad do this all the time. Like, we'll be in the same room, but we're not doing the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, just being in each other's presence, like, it goes a long way.
Like, Matthew and I, we be hanging out in the bedroom. I'm watching YouTube or reading a book, and then he's watching his bike videos or whatever random obscure subject he's got on the brain, which could be literally anything.
Like, you know,
can
a goldfish swim through space? Like, type.
Yeah, I mean, y'all know that man is full of random, useless facts, but they're intriguing. So, you know.
Listen, Dylan, I resonate because I too do the very man brain video thing.
Right.
Yep.
It's so easy. If you find the right girl or guy, if you don't live together, it's as easy as good morning, have a good day. Good night, sweet dreams.
Show them that you care, bro.
Fucking easy. It's not hard. It takes 10 seconds to make somebody happy. Just be there.
Right? Show them that you care. Well, alright, that does it for this installment. But yeah, my link to my Telegram is down there in the dibbly below. So yeah, definitely hit that thing up and just send us as many. You could be one person just sending like 20 questions, like whatever. Just throw some in there. Thank you. And yeah, thank you all to the ones that have been sending stuff. Like it's been great.
Yeah.
Out of the 12 views I got on that video, we got some pretty good questions in here.
It might have been me that gave you the third view, but you're at 13.
But as always,
it's okay. We're thankful for you 12 and or 13 people. That may or may not be me.
And all right, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Bye.